I'm out eating with this guy, and he took the bill, and I offered to pay, and he said, "Okay, here." um,
Pasta.
this is actually pretty hilarious. I haven't had this happen to well, no, I haven't really. Actually, yeah, no, well, this situation hasn't happened to me, but most men, I'm kind of old school, so we take a woman out on a date. You ask to go out on a date, and we're expected to, we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna finance it. No big deal. Now, if a woman pretty much is saying, "Oh, I got it," um, my rule is usually I would say, "No, I got it," and if they fight me twice, I'll probably be like, "All right, fine, you can pay for it then." I'm not gonna create a scene arguing over the bill. I'm not doing it at the table. I'm gonna say once or twice, um, and then if you just insist, then there you go. Good, welcome to the world of equality. Go ahead and pay up. But it's funny. This is a good example. And then the emojis after that pretty much just really she probably just is doing it just as like I would say like a kind gesture, like an empty gesture, like, hey, I really don't want to buy this, but I'm just making a gesture. And we got to get rid of like these empty gestures or these false promises. Words and actions. You say something, the actions happen. So we don't want to get into like we don't want to have like this big gray area of like who means what or what this person should have did or what this person shouldn't have did. I'll come from, whatever you say you're willing to pay, you should be willing to pay. So like if I say, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it, if somebody says, okay, here you go, then I wouldn't feel as, I don't know, I wouldn't never speak anything. I wouldn't speak any of my actions into existence if these weren't actions that I would be willing to perform. You don't bite off more you can chew. But anyway, long story short of this is, ladies, some ladies just stay in your place, stay in the woman's place. You don't have to be. Oh yeah, I got the bill, and then all right, fine. Then we give you the bill. Now you're like, you're like, oh man. Just be a lady and let the gentleman pay for the bill. If you want to date a gentleman, let the gentleman pay for the bill and you just be a lady. Stay in the lady's place. Gentlemen, stay in the gentleman's place. Then we don't have to deal with none of this, I know a lot of people hate the 50-50. We ain't got to deal with that, or the split of the bill, or you don't got to deal with all that if you just stay in your role and play the role. Now, this could be outdated advice. It could be. But if it's outdated advice, then this should not be a tweet. It should not be a tweet. Moving forward, and I would say, I would say, and I think that's cool for them. That actually establishes like hey, I'm willing to, as a man, I'm willing to pay for it. But as a woman, if you insist, then fine, go ahead, you take the role. Now, maybe next time they go out on a date, maybe she might, keep her mouth closed and let the gentleman do his thing. So that's all what it is. And I get it. A lot of women nowadays might say like they're really not in like a feminine role because they feel men aren't in a really masculine role for their best interest. I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation we can get into. But as opposed to this tweet, ladies, stay in your place. Let the gentleman pay. Don't open your mouth. Until later.